Sir, what you had there is what we refer to as a focused non-terminal repeating phantasm, or a Class 5 full roaming vapor. Real nasty one, too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by today. We've got a pretty special video for you. So in the past on my channel, I have reviewed the Spirit Halloween trap, which I have right here, which opens at the push of a button on the handle. While that's cool, it's not movie accurate. That's where the Imagine Ruby's Walmart trap comes in. Now this trap originally did have a pedal, but it did not look movie accurate in the slightest. So what we've gone and done here is taken a 3D printed, fairly movie accurate pedal, and we've rewired the electronics from within the trap to the movie accurate pedal. And then we've gone ahead and weathered and distressed the trap. So now, you're gonna get to watch that process happen. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is take the unit apart and prep it for paint. Here I'm carefully removing the circuit board and making a mental note of all of the connections so that it will be easy for me later when reconnecting everything.
If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? An invisible man sleeping in your bed.
Time to disassemble the non-film accurate pedal.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call.
Let's go ahead and get rid of this old dinky pedal cable.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I hear it likes to girls.
Now we're moving on to the painting stage. We're starting with a flat black because the black that the trap comes with is a little bit too shiny.
Who you gonna call? If you've had a dose of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call. Let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good.
Now we're going to take the white parts of the trap and the inside of the trap box and we're going to prime them for metallic silver.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, oh no. When it comes through.
Now we're moving on to that metallic silver. This will be used to cover the completely inaccurate white parts of the trap as well as the inside of the trap box.
Who you gonna call? Think you better call? Who you gonna call? I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Louder. Who you gonna call?
Time to peel off some masking tape. This is actually one of my more favorite parts of doing any sort of project like this because there's something so satisfying about peeling masking tape off of a freshly painted object. I've temporarily reassembled the trap so that I can drill a hole to add the connector at the back. I've also gone ahead and remounted the on-off switch in a less conspicuous location so that I can mount a film-accurate switch in the correct location. Now, we are resoldering a new cable to the board, which will go out to the film-accurate pedal. It was at this point that I realized I had messed up, and unfortunately, even though I wanted to use this film-accurate toggle switch, it was simply too large for the application and I had to switch it out for a smaller, less accurate toggle switch. Bear in mind that I did not wire anything to this toggle switch, it is simply in an open position. I still use the power switch that the unit came with to turn it on or off. The power switch has just been remounted to an inconspicuous location. Time to reassemble the trap, this time for good. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hot glue a string of purple fairy lights inside the trap box. It's officially time to screw in the hose connector.
One eternity later.
After several minutes of running the new cord for the pedal into the split loom, we're finally adding some red electrical tape to the ends. Alright, it's time to set the trap aside for a minute, and we're going to work on the pedal. Interestingly enough to note, the object file in which I used to 3D print the pedal kit actually has space modeled out so that you can insert wiring. taking the original 4-pin push button for the trap. I am now soldering the new cable to that push button and will be mounting it in the trap pedal. Since the gold-colored resistor on the heatsink on the side of the trap is flat and not nearly film accurate, I will be adding my own proper film accurate resistor. Time to cut out and glue down some labels. I've gone ahead and shaved off the original screws which were part of the toy, and we will be drilling holes and installing legitimate screws in their place. And now we are moving on to one of my favorite parts of the video, detail and weathering. I'll be using a silver Sharpie to add wear and tear, flaking, paint chipping, and scratches.
If it's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? If it's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call?
I'm going to go ahead and use a small piece of transparent polycarbonate. I'm going to cut it to size, scratch it up, drill holes in it, and it will be mounted inside the trap box on top of the smoke machine.
If you're seeing things running through your head,
Still doing some more detailing, however, at this point we're going to be using a Uniball broad point gel impact pen with silver ink in order to do the more fine scratch details.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call. He likes the girls. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Next up in the detailing stage, grease and grime. Normally I would be using oil paints for this, however, because I am out of oil paint, I decided to use the acrylic paint that I had laying around instead. I'll be using a flat black and a burnt sienna.
Bustin' makes me feel good. Don't get caught alone, no, no. If it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Think you better call. Who you gonna call? I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Louder. Who you gonna call? Who can you call?
For this knob, I'll be using a black semi-gloss. It is officially time to test the trap out. The smoke machine is simply a vape pen mod using a power bank as a power source and triggered by an RF switch and a fob. For the money spent, I couldn't be happier.
Ridiculous.
As an adult who was once a child that ran around his neighborhood wearing a real Ghostbusters Kenner Proton Pack and Trap, I can unequivocally say that it feels absolutely amazing to have anything even this close to accurate as an adult. This was just all kinds of fun, an absolute blast of a project, and a great modding video to make. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know I'm doing a good job by giving it a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.